Hey, Lorne Andrews here from optimalfinance.ca. Listen, article just came out not so long ago, which is kind of really disturbing for me. It's the way things are changing. It has to do with new builds. Check this out. So if we look at this article, it turns out these people that were buying in this development got 2 days notice, and they had up to $150,000 additional costs added on to the purchase price of what they were purchasing for their new build. Here's what's happening is obviously construction costs are going up. Some of these projects were created, I don't know when they were started, but some builders have clauses in there saying that if there is additional above and beyond anticipated construction costs, this will be passed on to the buyer. So how do we protect ourselves? One is having a good realtor behind you is always really important. And a lot of people think they can do things without it, but really it's about having, the guidance to protect you. And in this particular situation, having the lawyer, the solicitor that is experienced with the new builds to really go through and see what type of clauses that actually could affect you with this. And you're gonna see this more and more in new build agreements. However, most of the time you're gonna see that there is a cap on it. So there's a maximum that they can charge. And as long as you know that ahead of time, then at least you're familiar, you know what's coming, okay? This particular instance, they give 2 days notice. And then how do you come up with an extra $100,000 or $150,000? Because the bank isn't going to finance it because they're financing based on the purchase price. A really, really delicate, tricky situation. It's tough to comprehend that this is actually happening, but you got to be really, really conscious and careful with new build developments and the agreements. Go through them in detail with your lawyers. Make sure that you're safeguarded against those risks. How do we finance those? Well, basically, we can finance up to 80% of the new market value. So if you bought this home 2 or 3 years ago and it's being built now, chances are it's worth $200,000 or $300,000 more than maybe it was when you bought it. So with the increased value, then we can finance that based on the current market value as opposed to the purchase price. Okay, so there is ways that it can be financed, but put yourself in that situation, that stress and everything else is not fair. Anyway, so be careful, make sure you protect yourself. Any questions, don't hesitate to reach out.